She trains at 12 gauge MMA, weighing at 51 kg and an amateur record of 4 wins and 4 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Amy O'Mara! Ladies and gentlemen, Louise Dempster!
Louise Dempster with the red gloves. Amy O'Mara in the black with purple trim. Touch of gloves and we are underway here. Nice jab to start things off there from Dempster.
Yeah, watch for a quick start from Dempster. She's going to really try and put the pressure on O'Hara, I think. Although O'Hara's actually backing, he's backing Dempster up against the cage straight away, which I didn't expect.
Yeah, big experience deficit here, Jamie. This is the 9th amateur fight for Amy O'Mara. She's fought at a very high level up at the IMAFs. Great start to the amateur career, going 4-0. Unfortunately, she's dropped 4 in a row since that point. So looking to get back into a positive with her record is O'Mara.
Yeah, I think that's why I was expecting a bit of a more cagey start from her, where in fact she's tried to take control straight away, which she has done perfectly here. She's trying to execute up against the cage, trying to throw some good knees here. She's trying to work the legs of Dempster and watch for a trip at some point in the next probably 30 seconds or so, Brad.
Yeah, he's got the head in the pocket there, just trying to chip away and just get a bend in the spine of Dempster.
She's looking for that trip now. She's thinking about it behind the leg, but instead she's decides to go back and start throwing them knees again. Just working Dempster up against the cage now, trying to work that pressure and trying to exert a dominance a little bit.
Plenty of action to come here tonight at GTFP number 10. Some fantastic pro fights on top of our lengthy amateur card. Some amateur titles to be decided as well, but it's Louise Dempster and Amy O'Mara doing the business right now in the cage.
She's trying to hook that leg up there for a single there and then go for the trip. But again, Dempster sees that and drags her leg away and just sort of spreads up against the cage, trying to make it a bit more awkward for O'Mara here.
O'Mara fighting out of 12 gauge MMA, a gym that's made a real impact on the scene over the years. Matt Thorpe in the corner there, the talisman of that gym.
Yeah, Matt Thorpe, goes without saying his record and what he's done in MMA. He's fought the who's who, but back in the day, really, of real fighters. And he's done a great job over at 12 gauge himself. After coming off the M1 team as well, he's very heavily involved with the IMAF team now.
Yeah, one of the greatest Cage Warriors fights of all time against Dan the Outlaw Hardy back in the day.
Fantastic
5-round war. Got a lot of knowledge to impart to these younger fighters he's bringing through the amateur and eventually professional ranks now. We're kind of seeing that transition at the moment, aren't we, Jamie? With the guys who were the trendsetters and the trailblazers in UK MMA moving into those coaching roles and bringing up this new generation of stars.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think they've got the experience. They've been around the game, and like I say, they've fought at a level where it's slightly different to how it is now. Where at the minute, you've got the chance to fight amateur. You can fight 10, 15 amateur fights if you want. Back then, in the sort of early 2000s, you didn't have that option. Yeah, again, I couldn't agree more, Brad. I think the way O'Mara, pushed up into the cage, there was no answer really from Dempster from start to finish there. And let's see what she's got in this round. She's going to want to keep it in the middle of the cage. From looking at it, the grappling didn't look, overly strong against the cage. And again, O'Mara sees that and has pressured straight back up against the cage.
Yeah, needs to keep the hands up though, does O'Mara. These are only 115-pound fighters, but errant counter shot could still put you on the seat of your pants, so to speak, and O'Mara really needs to keep that chin down, Jamie.
Yeah, she definitely does, and she seems a bit more flustered in the strikes, where Dempster, in fairness, almost on the back foot with it, very good counter strikes and very composed as well.
O'Mara switching for that single leg now, trying to yank her opponent off the cage. She's got that single leg secured, forcing Dempster to just balance on the one leg now. She needs to twist the ball. She's switching for a double here. Links the hands, tucks the hips out from underneath her, and eventually gets the first takedown of the fight, Jamie.
Yeah, great work there. Again, you could hear Matt Thorpe in the corner telling her exactly how to do it. To drop for that double and drag her off the cage. It's exactly what she did. although Dempster's, once she's up against the cage, she's putting some good pressure, stopping the takedown. She is very, very open for the double leg, and that's exactly what happened there, Brad.
Yeah, we talked about O'Mara perhaps not necessarily being passive, but not really taking that many risks in the first round. Do you think it's possibly something that's in the back of her mind? She's on that 4-fight skid. She's maybe just trying to get a win on the board here. I would absolutely say yes to that. I think anyone that's had a couple of losses will agree that you want to get back into that win column. And I think O'Mara here, she's clearly got the arsenal to win in a fight. She's proven that in her first 4 fights, and I think she just wants to get back into that winning ways. At the minute, she's fighting the clever fight here. Yeah, we do tend to see stand-ups in the amateur ranks a little bit quicker than we do in the pros, but Harvey Hara giving these ladies time to fight now as O'Mara steps into that full mount position, looking to posture up here and create some space.
Yeah, Dempster can use the cage here though now. If she can use them heels into the cage, she can wall walk, but she doesn't seem to be doing that at all, Brad.
Now poor cage awareness there from Dempster. Referee taking a close look at this one, Jamie, as O'Mara pounds away from top position.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is the way she's working from the bottom here. She's hipping up, but she's not trying to hip out. There's a massive difference there. And what she's doing is she's got her foot on the cage now. She may try and walk. That's what she needs to do, but she needs to push off with her heels, not her toes. She's to kind of climb that cage, and instead she's going back to the very amateurish, trying to drag with your feet. And it's not a great way to get someone off you, Brad.
Really struggling there, and it's over. The referee's called it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee stopped this fight at 2 minutes 58 seconds of round number 2. To the winner, in the blue corner,